Guys? Big OpTic here. I am doing a follow-up video on what happened yesterday, and first and foremost, I apologize for the video quality. For some reason, and I know that it's going to render the way it is because I've tried rendering it several times, and those little lines, I've tried de-interlacing the video, and it still gave me that problem. You saw there, my first shot was a half scope / no scope. And it got me to think. It's like, you know what's cheap? When people no scope. That's so cheap. You know what's cheap? When people swap guns. That's fucking cheap as fuck. Especially when they swap guns and they pick up one that has a noob tube. That's so cheap. That is so cheap. I'm just kidding. All right, let's get down to business. As you guys have... You know, you guys out there, I got to say, you guys are the best community out there. The sniping community is by far the best community out there. The whole YouTube community is fucking bananas. It's incredibly awesome. I don't know, I just couldn't believe how many people showed up. And not, when I say show up, I mean, you know, how many people got involved with the conversation with how, you know, with the whole JD thing, whatever. So, you know, today I wake up and, just like yesterday when I woke up and I saw my boy Mustafa's, tweet about the whole, you know, cheap thing. OpTic Phantom, that's a fanboy. OpTic Demon's also a fanboy. How about that? 2 fanboys in a row. This gameplay is so old that let's just say that it's not that great of a gameplay. That's why it was never. I mean, look at it. Bullet FL. All right, Bullet FL is now known as OpTic Bullet. I'm sure you guys have known that. So that's how old this video is. And I kept it around just because I said it's cool. I mean, it's got some nice shots in there. It's not post where I go like 30 and 11 or something. Nah, who cares? Anyway, so yeah, so I wake up today and I see that there's a poll that Black Ops, that Treyarch decided to post a poll in their website, and apparently the poll was, you know, was it cheap? Is it not cheap? And it's pretty dumb for them to do that. It obviously they had the intention of getting some traffic to the website or something. I mean, I don't even know why they would post it. I mean, they made up their minds, right? You know, it's Treyarch. They say they're catering to a much bigger community than the sniping community, yet they're asking, you know, whether or not it's cheap, and then they have the nerve to close down the operation, not the operation. What the fuck am I talking about? They closed down the poll because they said that there were too many people out there making, you know, 2 accounts. All right. Well, whether that's the case or not, it's really hard to tell. I'm sure that they have a way of finding out. I know that OpTic Nation, OpTicGaming.net has a nerf is able to see how many people make dual accounts through the IP address bullshit. So I'm sure that they were able to do it. So just because, let's say, 15 or so people were making double accounts, they decided to close it. Why? Because it was going the wrong way. It was not going the way they expected it. They didn't expect you guys to show up and do what you guys do best, which is fucking defend yourselves against trolls. And yes, I'm calling JD 2020 a troll, because his opinion has no merit. You know, we adjusted. We were able to adjust our gameplay to be able to run around with the weapon that we choose to use, and in this case being the bolt-action rifle. And I'm not going to get into the whole specifics on why I think that things are whatever. All I know is that they closed down the poll, and whether they choose to reopen it or not, I don't know. It's been like half an hour since I last saw it. So I didn't cast my vote, though. There's no need. I played Black Ops in the beta. I'm not going to discuss on it because I don't want to get any... I don't know, any strikes, because Treyarch has done a great job at giving people strikes and banning people's channels, which they worked super hard on. I don't think they understand how hard, you know, the YouTube community is, and you know how much work it takes to develop a channel big enough to where you have a decent enough following that, you know, that you're able to do something with it. And you know, they've they, look at that hard scoping miss. Sorry about that. Anyway, so like I was saying, they they just file strikes for no fucking reason. You know, they if you even say Black Ops, and I hope they don't remove this, but if somebody even mentions anything, there's like, oh shit, I'm gonna violate copyright, blah blah blah, because you're not supposed to be talking about it, whatever. So I'll respect their wishes and I won't talk about it. But I want to talk about the fact that they said that they've seen footage of how quickscoping is going on in the beta, so they're gonna nerf it even more. And Hutch and I have been texting each other back and forth all day today, which is what, Tuesday, sorry. And you know, when it comes from a developer, it's pretty clear, I guess, on what they're planning on doing. And they said we're gonna make it as hard as shit to make it impossible for you guys to quickscope. So I'm cool with it. I'm all for it. You know, you want to give me a challenge, I'm all for it. I'll give it a try. If I don't like it, fuck it. You know, it's you don't always get what you want, and we'll just fucking gonna have to wait for the next Call of Duty, and whatever, guys. There's always Call of Duty 4. but yeah, you know, whether or not they're gonna do it, make it impossible. I don't know who they have at their headquarters that's giving them a proper, yeah, this is hard to fucking quickscope, and this is the level of difficulty you should have it at. Who's the quickscoper they have over there? You know what I mean? Because I'll come out of retirement, I'll play a one-on-one. I will. I want to know who they're getting their fucking advice from. And actually, I'm not gonna do that, because then if I go in there and fucking, you know, rape this kid, then they're gonna be like, well, we gotta make it hard for blah blah blah. So, you know, I doubt that they have somebody with the skill that some of you out there have. So, you know, they're hard or near impossible to quickscope for them. Maybe it's a little bit hard for us. It may be impossible for them, but it may just take us a couple of shots to adjust to it. We don't know. And yeah, the main purpose of me doing a follow-up video on yesterday is to let you guys know to, you know, let's chill back a bit. Let's you know, just hold off for about 2 weeks. It's gonna be here in no time, guys. You know, let's just relax. Let's see what they do, and then fucking when they finally do something about it, or when, you know, when we play and we actually get to snipe, and we realize what the deal is, then we'll know. Then we'll know what it is exactly that we have to complain about. But up until now, just hearsay on what they're planning on doing and what they're not gonna be doing is it's like I said, it's all hearsay. They haven't done anything yet, from what I know, and until I try it for myself, I'm gonna, you know, refrain from making any judgment on or getting upset over something that I don't know firsthand whether or not it's gonna be. You know, just because the developer says it, like I said, it's not gonna make it so. I mean, who knows what hard is to them in comparison to us. So if you guys want to do what I'm doing, you know, just chill back, play some Call of Duty 4. Don't go back to Call of Duty 2, please, because yesterday some dude tried to 360 me, and it felt weird that somebody would try to 360 me in a game that takes so much skill. But anyway, until next time, guys, this has been OpTic. I'm out. Peace. Please don't forget to tell me your thoughts, and please tell me that you agree with the fact that you're going to take a chill pill and just relax until you see what the real deal is. All right, guys, I'm out. Peace.